What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be essentially showing you guys why your friends are actually holding you back. In fact of the matter that not only will this video change your life completely because you'll have a whole new outlook on, what your beliefs are, and going forward, how can I kind of have a life that kind of suits me, which is exactly what I'm going to show you today. So on this whiteboard here, we have goals and ambitions, and a lot of the times when you guys have goals in your lives, oftentimes, more than not, there's always going to be people in your lives that are trying to just hold you back. You say you have an idea and they're like, no, I don't know if that will work. And then the judgment gets passed on to you and you feel shameful, you feel discouraged when you are trying to pursue something. With whatever that could be. That could be fitness, whatever. So forget about the goals and ambitions just for right now. I'm going to erase the board with my fingers here. Obviously, not really suitable. You shouldn't really be doing that. But when you guys actually have goals in your lives, you want to be focusing on what is truly meaningful to you. And what type of friends are you wanting to attract? There's this awesome creator named Neuro Knowledge. And essentially, he goes over what's actually needed to actually change your life. And the most important part is intention. So I'll write that in big green text. Intention. This is what you need to be focusing on. Because without it, you're not going to have anything. I'm going to see if that actually drew on the board there. Can you guys actually see it? Okay. I know this is weird. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get a new felt. But I'll still be talking to you guys through the microphone. So I like to make raw, impactful videos when I'm actually, talking to the camera. But right now I'm in my room. I am about to get the felt so you guys can see a little bit more clearly. I'm now heading out of my room and now I have a blue felt. But seriously, guys, when you guys are trying to change your lives, you want to be focusing on what truly matters when you guys are actually working on a business, working on a hobby that you care about. So let's zoom this in a little bit more. Now let's write down. Let's write a little sentences over here. See if we can see it. Cool, so we can. Awesome. All right. So now that I'm back, I'm on my knees here. Hold up, let me get a pillow as well. Hopefully I didn't kill the retention, guys, but hey, we got lots of life to live, so whatever. All right, so I'm back. So when you guys are not living with intention and you don't really have a strong desire and purpose on like who you're trying to attract, or what girlfriend do you want, what car do you want, or what life do you want to live, to keep it short. So when you guys don't have clear purpose in your lives and you're not really focused on like a goal that you're trying to achieve, how are we ever going to be focused on what truly matters? Guys, sometimes I'll slip up and I won't do a certain activity. I'll be like, hey, I'll just do it tomorrow or whatever. But guys, do it now, do it now, do it now. I watched a little YouTube short a few days ago, and the number one thing to do for yourselves is to set aside time to actually do what you care for, And that is intention. I'm living with passion and purpose and pride. And that is what a lot of people get messed up on. So even if you guys can't see the whiteboard, just join my journey of me speaking my wisdom to you guys, motivating and inspiring you guys all. So with intention out of the way, this is why essentially your friends are kind of destroying your lives. And it really all goes down to your own beliefs. Who am I trying to attract? Really, guys, who am I trying to attract in my life? There's always going to be people in your lives that are going to tear you down and try to set you down, because they don't have goals of their own lives. They don't. And if they did, then they wouldn't be hating on other people or giving their own 2 cents in other people. My brother makes music and I give him nice criticism. Sometimes I don't like a song. Sometimes he doesn't like that himself, right? But there's something called tough love, but there's also something called no love at all. And I can't think of the abbreviation word right there, but there's always going to be people that are going to criticize you. But what you guys have to do, and what the most important skill is to attentively pick out good criticism from bad criticism. Don't take constructive criticism from a person that you would not want to be at, or a place where you don't want to be at. Like, for example, I'm not going to take advice from a guy who's teaching me how to make better YouTube videos if he's never made one video once, right? Because part of admiration and motivation is from experience, right? There's a reason why you're still watching this video. It's because I'm actually dedicated and I have skills to entertain you and hold your attention span, which is why you're here today. So don't listen to people and don't entertain nonsense of people that don't have the same beliefs as you, because you're just fueling more of a fire that's just let to go off, realistically. Because the more that you kind of entertain people that don't share the same common values of you, you're not really going to have a middle ground to kind of fall back on. Like, these guys are not your friends, obviously, right? So with that out of the way, and we have those beliefs that we want to attract and inspire in our lives, what is the most important things you guys need to focus on? Let me speak to you guys one-on-one here. Let's zoom out of the camera. There we go. Okay. One of the things you guys need to be focusing on is essentially, living with passion. I was listening to an audiobook a few days ago, and he was talking about be so good they can't ignore you. And essentially the stuff that he was talking about was like, is the passion that I'm about to pursue, me motivating, inspiring other people, is that a passion or is it a purpose? There's two different common denominators, and there's a pro and con on each side. So for me, my passion is making videos, but my purpose is motivate. Okay, so my purpose in life is to motivate and inspire other people, but my passion is creating self-expressive, vulnerable videos on YouTube to motivate and inspire people, which is indirect, a positive to my purpose. So I'm pretty much an anomaly, outlier in that scenario. But for all of you guys always have stuff that you guys want to do, but it's not really fueled with like real intent, like from the heart. Which is why sometimes a lot of people slip up on their bad habits, me included. Indulging in stuff that I shouldn't be. Movies, Netflix, porn. I haven't done that in a while, but there's always gonna be hiccups, right? Hiccup. Tried to enact a hiccup, but didn't do it properly. And you have to realize that, in my opinion, you guys have to realize that, with these setbacks that happen in your lives, I can't even see the camera right now because the sun's in my eyes, but all right, let me speak directly to you guys. When you guys have setbacks in your lives, I promise you don't want to be kind of wasting your life away. Don't let life blow you away. And I'll go into a more deeper meaning of that, because I don't mean it as if it's just like, don't just let life vicariously just occur in your life. With family issues, relationship issues, business, whatever. Let me go into a little bit more specifics. Like, even if a problem occurs, let's just say, I don't know, this video flops, or my next video on my main channel, on my second channel, which is about Fortnite maps, let's just say the video doesn't do well. Sure, I'm going to be upset, but is it really going to matter in like a year from now? Probably not. Is this video going to matter in a year from now? Probably. I need to probably make better videos. Like, realistically, guys, from you guys watching this video, I guess it's pretty hard to tell that, like, what are my skills, right? But if you guys are still watching this video, I know how to entertain an audience, motivate people, psychology, marketing, which is why you guys are all here. I'm good at business, essentially, which is why we're still watching this video. But my 2 cents at the end of this video is to really get across to you guys that your friends can be your allies, but they could also be your deepest enemies. And it's not necessarily that they're trying to kind of destroy your reputation, but a lot of people do not want you to do better than them. Like, I wouldn't want, I don't know, like, I almost had a twin brother, but he sadly passed away. But if he was doing YouTube videos and he was doing in the exact same niche, would I want him to do the same stuff as me? I'll probably be a little bit jealous because, hey, I started that first, But jealousy is just love and hate at the same time, which is what Drake said as well, because when you're jealous of someone or you have enviness, you just want to be doing what they're doing. Not necessarily everything that they're doing, but the hobby, the passion, right? And the reason that they're doing something, and like, for example, there's a hairstylist named Elijah. He does self-improvement content, and I'm doing self-improvement content as well. And I'll always watch his videos because they're entertaining, right? And I'll look back at the followers, it's going up, and I'll be like, hey, this is really awesome. I'm doing the same thing as well, but in a different area. So should I change it up to get the same results? No. You guys want to be living with purpose, which is why people in your lives are going to come and go. Because when you're living with purpose, passion, and intent, there's always going to be people that are in your lives that are going to try to, take a hold on your life. There's always going to be friends that come in. There's always going to be people that come into your life. But you pick the differences. You get to choose, which is very special about life, is because, you get to choose everything. Do I want to hang out with this person? Do I want to do this today? Like, everything lies on your shoulders, right? So you really just got to live with intent and really find yourself and what you guys want to do. I just need to make the best videos that emotionally connect with viewers and motivate and inspire them. That's all I have to do. And that is what I will do. All right? Thank you guys so much for continuing to kind of support this channel, show me passion, show me love with everything that I'm doing. And this is just one piece of the puzzle, I promise you. I don't know if this video is bad or not, but to be honest, I don't really care because I know I have the skills. And I don't need validation. I need to prove them with tiny, minimal gains and success and wins. So, I love you guys all, man. Never give up on your dreams, guys. Seriously, all right? We'll see how these videos do. Don't give up, guys. Seriously, all right? I'm rooting for you guys, all right? I love you. Peace. 999. Mwah.